In this video we will talk about new potential payment system between Russia and India, and how it undermines US dollar. Conflict in Ukraine changing the attributes of business dynamics. Sanctions on Russian oligarch is pushing Russia to do more to avoid dependence on euro, dollar, yen and pound. Therefore Russia is addressing this issue in a different way. For example, Russia is providing oil to India, but this time with different payment method. Before we move forward, please like and subscribe to the channel. Russia and India are in discussion to introduce new payment method that utilize ruble and rupees. This will basically hit dollar dominance significantly, if China also joins this nexus. How this payment system going to work? Local importer in India would pay for commodity in rupees to Russian banks in India, and bank would pay to Russian exporters in rubles, and goes vice versa for Indian exporters. Trouble is India's import are high from Russia, therefore banks will have lots of Indian currency sitting in and it would be difficult to get rid of the cash. This obviously opens up new avenue to unitize the money and improve Indian exports to Russia, which is in detailed discussion between Russia and Indian authorities. Russian have tremendous natural resource and export military hardware to India. India will be getting oil on low price, which will eventually help to stabilize basic commodity prices. This offer from Russia is to ensure that business dynamics with India stay normal. India was a long-term ally of Soviet Union, and same goes for Russia. If payment system worked out well, India would be the least affected country from Ukraine war. Let's discuss the challenges attached to new way of payment. In current situation, it very difficult to find out the exchange rate between rubles and Indian rupees, unless transaction happens between government to government with pre-decided rate. As there are numerous local supplier involved, it would not be possible to have every transaction through government to government channel. US dollar has been serving as vehicle currency and intentional transaction system and setting up rate for both dollar, rubles and rupees. How Russia and India will find exchange rate without having vehicle currency. Experts believe that gold can be used as a vehicle currency between banks to banks by setting up cash limits. If this happens, Russian banks having bulk of Indian cash be converted into gold after defined threshold. This will significantly help to maintain value of cash in cases inflation goes out of control for certain currency. And gold price setup can either be government to government or based on intentional rate. Second option is to have three major powers, India, China and Russia, to have common payment system to have payment in local currency. Experts believe this will help to set up high threshold of each currency. China is eager to have this system in place due to past clash with US over sanctions on Huawei. Third system that has been in discussion was to set up commodity to comorbidity threshold. For example, if India require X barrel of oil from Russia, Russia will require Y amount of tea, steel, copper, etc. Obviously this system will have few basic issue due to high India's import. But it's a good starting point considering the shaky economic situation of Russia. Final option that has been in discussion was to set up a currency that actually very much follow dollar and credit line, but it's not dollar. This concept is in initial stage. Currency will ensure that it's aligned with business dynamics of dollar when dealing across world, but it's not dollar. Term used for this idea is dollar credit line. Dollar credit line will help to maintain threshold for dollar for each country requirement, but intention will be reduce business in dollar as vehicle currency, as dollar is most used currency in the world. Russia, China and India fully understand that. It would be completely foolish to isolate theirself from dollar. But dollar credit line concept can hit America dollar badly in 3 to 5 years. Country like China, India and Russia will maintain credit line for critical purchase, and it's responsibility of each country in given terms to maintain credit line. There is also another concept that's in discussion called hybrid credit line. This credit line basically comprise of both gold credit line and dollar credit line. Hybrid credit line is an amalgam of dollar credit line and gold credit line to further reduce dependency on dollar. How was the video? Hope you like it. Please subscribe the channel for more amazing videos.